Hello, friends of the internet. Welcome to General Nerdcast, episode number 63.
Yes, we are there.
We're going to talk about some generally nerdy things.
Yeah.
Today is Monday.
Yeah.
Or Tuesday, depending on...
Where you're...
I guess it could be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, depending on the day you're listening, watching, or...
It's 2027.
Well,
Way down the road.
This...
This...
We're in the future. Anyway, we're going to talk about some generally nerdy things, and today we're going to go over the nerdy news of the week that we found interesting this week.
Yeah.
And we got some pretty cool stuff to this week. First off...
This is Bobby.
He's going to do this because I forgot again.
This is Tyler.
Bobby. Tyler.
Hands.
We do that thing. Jazz hands. So, we're just going to open the show with a question you brought up yesterday, or I brought up yesterday.
Yeah, it came up yesterday.
It came up yesterday. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. It came up yesterday. So, Destiny 2 is coming out in like a couple weeks. I think it's 2 weeks out. This Tuesday.
Just about 2 weeks. Yeah.
No one. So we've already asked questions about where the ghosts are,
Yeah.
and in the beta we got to see the ghost lose its light.
Yeah.
And it kind of fell, and you were all like, "Oh, little buddy," and we all kind of cried a little bit.
Yeah.
But no one's asking about Xur.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen with him? Because he's just kind of basically a traveling merchant that's made of shadows. I don't know what he is.
Yeah, his background is non-existent.
Yeah, so
it's kind of like the darkness, like
yeah, where there's like
he exists.
We're just gonna phase that out. So is there gonna come back? Is there gonna be a thing? Also, what I brought up would be cool would be if we got to do missions for him, like we did for the queen.
Yeah,
I can never remember her name, but
the awoken.
Yeah,
queen,
the awoken queen lady.
I think it's Queen's. I think it starts with like an E or an A, but I can't remember.
Yeah, Queen Abadoy Shamadam.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if you found him somewhere, and it's like he asked you to do missions for him, and that's how you got.
Yeah, that's how
the
you
strange
got
coins or
that would be a cool way to do it. Is
yeah,
you can do missions throughout the week to earn either more strange coins as a bonus, and it's like harder missions or something.
Yeah, like Monday through Friday, make missions that you can do. Have like a certain amount of bounties you can do for him.
Yeah,
and then Saturday and Sunday have him do his actual sales.
Yeah,
that'd
be cool. Or like a week-long quest that can build you up to a specific weapon or piece of gear or like option of 3 or whatever, and you can still on the weekends buy with strange coins or something.
That would be really cool too.
Yeah.
Anyway, we just want to know where the fuck Xur is going to be and what the hell's going to happen with that guy.
Yeah, I want to see him in Destiny 2, but I want him to be more than the merchant that shows up every weekend in a weird random spot.
It would also be cool to learn more about
like
more about his history and his people. Like,
I'd definitely like to know that.
It'd be cool if he was just like, "Hey, I need you to help me take back my planet," and then you just like went to a new planet, like maybe like a update further down the road where you just go to Xur's planet and fucking help out his people or something.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
And then, are all his people going to be weird hooded people where we can't see anything of them?
Yeah, take your fucking head off, dude.
I need to see like some part of his skin and not just his squiggly dark line face.
His squiggly shadow tentacles. Yeah, we just want to know we just want to know your story, man.
Yeah, we need more Xur. Xur makes us all happy. Or Xur's the best thing that ever happened to Destiny.
Yeah, Destiny 1 for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk to you.
Way better than the Engram people.
Yeah, fuck that Engram dude. That guy's an asshole.
Random.
Anyway, random thought we had yesterday, so we wanted to share that with you. What do you guys think? What do you think about Xur? Is he gonna come back? Do you think that you want him back? Let us know.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's jump into the news. Super Troopers 2 got a release date announcement for movie theaters. It'll be out 4/20 of next year.
Yeah.
Very appropriate for them. So, if you're looking forward to Super Troopers 2, we got a date, and it's coming up.
Yeah.
So
that should be pretty exciting. I want to see it.
Yeah, the first one was really good. So.
Yeah.
Littering and smoking the reefer. Also, we got a new trailer for a new Sword Art Online game called Fatal Bullet.
Yeah.
It was in all Japanese. We don't know if it's coming to America or not, but they released a new trailer for it, and it's out now. You can go look it up. It's pretty much everywhere. I think I saw it on GameSpot. Was the original time that I saw it. So you can go on anywhere, and you find Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. Actually looks pretty cool. It doesn't look like it's another game where you just play as Kirito. You actually get to make your own character, which is what I've been fucking waiting for.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll focus around Gun Gale Online.
Yeah,
for this
that's
one.
What it looked like.
But
it also goes Fatal Bullet. That makes sense.
Yeah. So, hopefully you get to make your own character. Sadly, I haven't played any of the Sword Art Online games, but that'd be cool if you actually get to make your own character in the universes.
They were pretty popular over here, so I don't see why they wouldn't port it over.
Yeah.
I mean, I bought both of them. Or all three?
All three?
Is there three or is there two? I think there's only two, actually. Anyway, yeah, I have them both.
All
right. So yeah, Fatal Bullet.
Yeah.
Mewtwo
is coming to Pokemon Go. Kind of.
Yeah. In a weird, stupid way, like they always do with their Pokemon shits. Yeah,
so he'll be available soon, however soon that is, probably in the next month or two, it would be my guess.
And here's the shitty part.
You have to essentially get invited to the raid.
Bullshit.
The way you do that is by completing the raids on where he'll show up for his raid location. So you'll have to raid to get him.
Get a raid to get him, to unlock him, hopefully get an invite, and then you get to go try to get him.
Yeah. So
great.
You have to know the locations. I don't know how they're revealing the locations. I think they're going to release an update before that kind of give hints to where his raid location will be. And then you have to, I think, successfully raid that spot. And then once he comes out, you'll possibly get an invite. I don't know if you win, you get the invite, or if you win, you get a chance at the invite. They haven't really released a lot of information on that.
All I can say about this is it's another fucking stupid way to do your legendary Pokemon that everybody's looking forward to and everybody wants to fucking play your dumb game, and you're just doing all this dumb bullshit and you're fucking it up. I don't want to talk about Pokemon Go anymore. No? You know what? Next week, if there's Pokemon Go news, we're not going to talk about it.
Okay.
I'm fucking done with this game.
Done. Got it.
Speaking of video games, actually, this game actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was going to say video games that I'm done with, but Final Fantasy Dissidia is the Final Fantasy fighting game. We kind of talked about it a few weeks ago, maybe about a month ago, where it was kind of half announced they were doing it. It has a release date. It'll be out January 30th, and there's 3 different editions you can get. There's the standard $60 version, there's an $85 version, and there's a $190 version.
Yeah. The $85 version is basically the game and a season pass with a steelbook case.
God, and dude, I'm such a whore for steelbooks, dude.
Really?
I fucking love those things.
I never got into those that much. I mean, I like them, but it was never a reason for me to do a special edition.
It's just one of those things where it's like it's different, so you're like, fuck, this is cool.
Yeah.
But it's probably not worth it.
Like, yeah, it's not worth it because you're like, oh, it's so much different from what the original case is. Everybody's getting this though.
Yeah.
So I think they're cool. They feel a lot nicer.
Yeah,
definitely. And the artwork on them is pretty cool. I won't lie. Never a big reason for me to get it though. But this one is kind of cool. I do and I don't like it because when you do the purchase or the pre-order and you get the 85 and the steelbook, it's one of 3 cases and they randomly give you one. So if you're looking forward to a specific characters on the case, you may not end up getting it.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah. I'm like, that's cool. It creates variety, but also
I guess it creates like a mystery.
Yeah, it creates a mystery. But I would like the option to be able to say, oh, I would like that one, but I know that's not.
I want Cloud.
Yeah, it's not completely plausible just because there may be everybody requesting that one and not that one or something.
I guess, yeah, from a marketing standpoint and from their standpoint, it makes sense to do it this way. So then you don't make a shit ton of them, and then it's like everybody only ordered the Cloud one, no one got the Sephiroth one, and like we just have a shit ton of steelbooks we're sitting on. Yeah.
I think
it makes sense to do it the way that they're doing it. Yeah. Now that you mention it like that.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's still crappy, but I understand why.
Yeah.
And I think just when you said that, I think Cloud and Sephiroth are actually on the same one.
Which would make sense, yeah. But I mean, I'm just throwing names, popular names out there. But yeah, with $190 version one. I know it comes with the Knight of Light.
The Warrior of
Light, that's what it was.
Figure.
Bust. It's like
bust
from,
figure,
from titties up.
And then it comes with 15-song soundtrack, a hardcover art book, season pass, unique steel bookcase that comes in, and all of it comes in a big Final Fantasy box that has all sorts of Final Fantasy Universe stuff all over it.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
Worth $190? Nah. Yeah. I mean, it probably is for like what you get out of it, but for me,
Final Fantasy's cool. I haven't jumped into them really in depth in a while. I didn't even jump very far into Final Fantasy 15. I still haven't gotten...
The only one I'm really interested in still going back to and playing is Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be fun.
The $190 version is only available on Square Enix's website, so you have to go to squareenix.com and purchase it there if you want it.
Yeah.
I assume it's going to be very limited quantity, so if you want it, I'd probably get it as soon as you possibly can.
Yeah.
So, squareenix.com, go to their stuff, pre-order the game, pre-purchase it, and then you'll get your super cool fancy box with all the cool stuff.
Fancy box.
Moving on to THQ Nordic. We talked about this small, super weird, vague announcement a few weeks ago as well, where they talked about their open world, post-apocalyptic fable RPG
Kung
Fu Panda.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck they called it. It got leaked actually this morning. What it is, it's gonna be called Biomutant.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a mouse, right?
It's a
rabbit mouse raccoon thing.
Yeah, he was a small furry character with a smaller sidekick on his shoulder. But yeah, this is like a rabbit or a raccoon or he could be a ferret for all I know. No, too skinny for a ferret or too.
So it looks like this for the people that are watching.
Like a home. Mouse person. Something.
The light is kind of messing with the glare there.
I get it.
But yeah, you'll pop it up behind us, I guess, probably. So it leaked in a German gaming magazine. I fucking could not say that word to save my life just now. Called Games Market. It leaked through there. It's called Biomutant, like we said, and basically it's like a.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's like a cat raccoon like lynx.
Yeah, it's a furry small animal.
Yeah, and he's got a grasshopper sidekick.
Yeah.
So just from the pictures that it's like I've seen, I'm fucking sold. And THQ Nordic needs to come out with something fucking awesome because THQ already failed and then rebranded themselves as THQ Nordic. So now they have to do something big and make it great.
They've got a couple things in the pipeline that are hopefully really good. I'm really hoping that the third Darksiders doesn't destroy the way the story's playing out.
I still have to do Darksiders too, so...
Yeah.
But...
I still gotta finish that. Since it's kind of a remake of the company went in between, so I'm hoping that story doesn't get destroyed. But if this game is really cool, that could be something that keeps them going.
Yeah, I really hope that they've got to do something big. Otherwise, everybody's just going to be like, well, here we go again. They're going to finish these 2 games and then die again.
Yeah.
But
this one looks really cool.
Yeah.
I want to play it, and it's supposed to come out sometime next year.
Yeah. So?
In 2018.
That's all it says, 2018. So we don't have much more information than that. They'll probably show it off on Gamescom this week.
Yeah.
Which Gamescom is this week, in case you're wondering. So hopefully we'll get more on that very soon, and we'll fucking keep an eye on this one, because this one actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, this fucking game. A trailer came out for a PlayStation 4's fishing game that's kind of been on Steam for a little while.
Yeah,
as early access.
2015.
Yeah. What's it called? Fishing World?
Fishing Planet.
Fishing Planet, that's what it was. So Fishing Planet got a new trailer, and it's fucking intense as shit and makes you want to go fishing. Like, it's fucking crazy. If you haven't watched it, you can go look it up. It's called Fishing World. You just look at the trailer, and there's some, like, fucking craziness going on. And it, like...
Yeah, they made it really intense by putting, like, hardcore, like... I don't want to call it rock, because it's not hardcore in that sense, but it's, like, hardcore dubstep or...
it's... They put some hardcore music in it, so you're kind of like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
We're fucking doing it. Call of Duty, baby.
They also put...
And then the guy throws a fishing lure in the water, and you're like, that
he's fishing.
Was different.
And they apparently have 12 different areas you can fish in and whatnot and everything, and 70 different, plus over 70 different types of fish and fish AI and whatnot.
Yeah, they have, what do they call it? Like an enhanced fish AI that like learns as it's being caught or something. And
yeah,
it's like,
something like that.
It's a very intense fucking fishing game.
So yeah, they made a fishing trailer look pretty good because I'm not into fishing games, but that actually kind of made it intense enough to be like, I could do this.
Yeah, I could fuck with this.
Can you imagine like that's the music in the game? Just
shimmy schwa, shimmy schwa.
Just fucking fishing music going on.
As soon as like you cast out, it's like. And then once the fish gets like on the line, it's like, and then like the music is more intense.
Going into the guitar solos and whatnot. So
I played this scenario out in my head way too well.
Fishing Planet. Check out the trailer. See if it's worth getting.
You'll know what we're talking about if you watch the trailer. Anyway, Crash Bandicoot. We've I think this thing confirms we've officially saved the Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Hashtag save the Bandicoot. So Crash has spent 6 weeks on top in the United Kingdom.
Yep.
That's 6 weeks in a row that a remade game
is
from like the 90s.
Yeah.
That Activision said nobody wanted. Has sit on the very number one top charts. I think for downloaded games is what it was. Or was it just of all of them? I can't remember.
I think it's of all. They were focusing on physical. No, I don't remember exactly.
I can't remember exactly where it was either,
based.
But it's been on the top for 6 weeks in a row in the UK.
Yeah, and it's pushed down some of the really big titles. Like I think Grand Theft Auto or whatever it was moved down like 2 slots or whatever because Crash has been up there for 6 weeks.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Just like I said, it's a game that Activision said no one wanted, and then Sony was like, "No, people want this shit," so they did it, and there it is.
Yeah,
Crash is killing it.
If you haven't got it yet, which I haven't, I might need to.
Oh, fuck,
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I don't think even if this sells, if this is the top selling game of 2017, which it won't be, even if it was. I don't think that it's enough for Activision to stop doing what they're doing, like with Call of Duty and everything else they're working on, to make a new Crash game.
Yeah, no.
So unless they sell the intellectual property back to Naughty Dog, then I think Naughty Dog would do it, just because they're fucking Naughty Dog and they just kind of do what they want. But I don't think we're getting a new Crash game because that it's doing well, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, but I doubt we will.
But you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
We saved the Bandicoot. He's back, baby.
Bam.
Baby! PlayStation Paris Games Week. They have a press conference. They're doing Paris Games Week and not Gamescom. Was that right?
Yeah. They're skipping Gamescom because of the Paris conference.
Yeah, so they're doing the Paris conference instead of Gamescom. And I think in November
30th. Or wait, are you?
I'm not talking about PlayStation Experience.
Oh.
I know it's at the end of the year. It's either apparently if this is October 30th, then
it'd probably be
in November.
Yeah,
November they'll do the PlayStation Experience again. That's PlayStation's personal press conference, and they kind of do their own thing. That's the one where they're going to actually announce stuff. Like everybody was like, they didn't even announce anything cool at E3, and I was like, well, because they don't give a shit about E3 anymore. They have their own giant fucking press conference now. So they're going to Paris Games Week. Tyler, tell me about it.
Not again, attending Gamescom October 30th, 8 a.m. 8 a.m.
That's a weird time.
Yeah, it is.
I don't like that.
8 a.m. Pacific time is when it'll start. And I mean that's about all I got. I mean they're just doing it in Paris and not going to Gamescom. So if you're expecting PlayStation there,
you're shit out of luck.
Yeah. But yeah,
there it is.
That's just a short update.
PlayStation 4 5.0, we talked about trying to get into the beta. Beta invites are out, so if you got invited, good for you. If you didn't, you're shit out of luck as well. I did not get an invite. Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. They've kind of leaked a lot of the stuff that's coming out with 5.0, and they've even given it a code name. It's called codename Nobunaga. So, yeah, PlayStation 4 5.0 Nobunaga.
Yeah, it's gonna update streaming stuff on the PS4 Pro. You'll be able to stream at 1080p and 60 frames per second if you have a connection good enough to do it. The friends list will be updating. I think this one's kind of cool to where you can categorize your friends into games that they have or whatnot. Like if you have a group you regularly play with on Destiny or Destiny 2.
Your Call of Duty group, your Destiny group, your Street Fighter group, all that shit.
Yeah. What I hope is that they don't have a limit for how many games you can link your friends to, because that would...
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
I don't think they would do that because people continuously buy games and whatnot, so they wouldn't do that. But they also might because of, I don't know, storage issues and whatnot. So just a little vague thought on that. The quick menu is getting an update. You'll be able to check download times on stuff, leave parties, and check your Spotify stuff. I don't know if you'll be able to fully manage your parties from the quick menu, but
probably not. It'll probably just be like a leave party thing, so you don't have to like push the button, go to party, go to leave party. It'll probably just be right there. You just boop, bloop.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh, sorry. And parental controls are getting an update. They're making like a master parental control, so you can link all of the family members, make adult accounts, parental accounts, type of stuff.
They're extending their like sub account.
Yeah,
essentially. PlayStation's always had kind of a sub account thing you could create where you get a master account and then you create sub accounts for other people in the family and stuff. They're kind of just expanding on that, making it bigger and more open to other things, I guess.
Yeah,
would be a good way to put it.
Yeah, something like that.
But we still can't change their fucking PlayStation names.
No. Just
I like my biggest thing with this is I don't understand why it's so hard for them when just about literally everybody else can. I mean, except Nintendo has friend codes. I don't think you can change your friend code because that's
probably not the friend code, but
delivered to your certain console or whatever. But
yeah,
like Xbox is literally since Xbox Live launched, you've been able to change your Xbox Live tag.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know why that.
I don't understand why they can't figure this out.
Seems like a weird thing to not do.
Like I don't even hate my PSN.
You just
but
want
I just want
it updated.
Just want it to be changed. Yeah, I just want it updated. Thank you. But I've seen some really bad ones out there, and I can't imagine that these people actually want their fucking. Oh,
just get rid of it.
Just throw your phone.
It's gone.
I can't imagine that they actually want those anymore. Like I'm sure they made them as a joke. Look at this. This is funny, and now they're like stuck with it forever.
I'm Ballface 87.
Yeah, ball spelled with a 4 because can't be too sexual.
Yeah, it can't be too sexual.
But it's just I don't know. It's just
10 years
things.
later, I'm ball set. I'm ball. I'm just ball. Call me ball. Whatever, Ballface.
Whatever, face. Got him. But yeah, no, it's just one of those things where I don't understand why they can't figure this out.
I don't know. This is just one of the things that they're probably sticking to. Like, no, we're standing our ground on this. Why?
To quote Greg Miller, Shuhei Yoshida, let us change our PSN tags. It's not even his department. Secret World Legends is a game that I hadn't really heard of until now.
No,
they're getting a TV show.
Yeah,
but like the concept of this game is really cool, and I can't. I mean, maybe I just missed it, but I can't imagine how this flew so far under the radar.
I've never heard of it until now. But essentially, it's a game that is based around like a group of special undercover agents who are in the middle of a war between 3 secret societies, and the game is based around myths, legends, and then conspiracy theories. And they're just trying to survive, experience, just figure out all the myths and legends, like their actual realities in this world. But you have to figure, like, I think it's a puzzle adventure game. It's a multiplayer game.
Yeah, it's like an MMO conspiracy puzzle massive game.
Yeah, and
it sounds amazing. And I don't understand why I never heard of it until now.
Yeah, I have
crazy
nothing on the experience of the game. But it sounds really cool. They did a remake of the game. It used to be just Secret World, and now it's Secret World Legends. I think it's Secret World something, but I can't remember for sure. But now it's Secret World Legends, and now they're making a TV show off of it.
Yeah. So I mean,
yeah,
I don't know. Like,
I think it gets released a little bit after the sequel game, or not sequel, but I don't know if it's a sequel or a remake of the game.
Probably just a reboot, like A Realm Reborn to Final Fantasy XIV and Destiny 2 to Destiny.
Yeah, okay,
where they kind of like destroy the world that it is and kind of rebuild it.
Yeah,
from what I understand. Obviously, they're not going to destroy the whole world like they did in those two games, but essentially that's what it is. It's like a reboot.
Yeah. So
speaking of reboot, did you ever watch that show? Reboot?
No, I don't think I did.
Hey, I fucking love that show.
Maybe I'll have to watch it. But yeah, shortly after the reboot comes out, the TV series will be coming out I think within a month or two time frame.
So yeah,
if you're into that, check it out.
Secret World Legends.
If you think the game was super fun, let us know. We would really like to hear more about this game, actually.
Anybody that's played this game, I really want to know more about it and if it's worth it.
Yeah.
For me to like go hunt it down, or if it's free to play or whatever, I don't know. Let me know. Yeah. I'd love to know more about it. Love to know if it's something I want to get into.
Yeah. Let's talk about crazy co-founders and the new movie thing that may not.
Movie Pass.
It's
co-founder of Netflix. One form, but he doesn't really
weird.
work for Netflix anymore. He kind of like left the company, but he's a co-founder of Netflix, and he wants to create a thing called Movie Pass. And it's gonna be $10 a month, and
I think it's already like go in the process. I think it's already been accepted. It's starting within the next.
Oh, okay.
I believe, because I remember reading this before this article came out.
Yeah, I feel like we like touched on this, but we didn't actually like know anything like about it. Yeah. It was kind of just still like he wants to do this thing.
Yeah,
but now it's like a thing now, you know.
I believe it's actually. I'm pretty sure it's getting started pretty soon. I don't know. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm positive I read somewhere that it starts within like the next 2 months.
Nice. All right. Well, Movie Pass is gonna be $10 a month.
Yeah, and you'll be able to go to any movie theater and see one movie per day. Like you can go see 30 movies, 31 movies, 28 movies, whatever month you're in.
Depending on the month.
Yeah.
Or leap year, 29 days.
Yeah, 29 days. But yeah, see one movie every day, and all you got to do is pay $10 for the month with a subscription. The only theaters it doesn't work at, or it might be certain actual theater rooms, not the full-on theater, but I think it is full-on. But 3D movies or IMAX, it won't work at because those ones are more expensive, and they're not going along with the $10 one.
Yeah. I have a feeling that this is going to be a thing targeted towards like older movie theaters.
Yeah.
And,
I'm pretty sure it is.
Just to get like more people in the door. And I mean, they'll probably get a cut of the money, but their big thing is the concessions.
Yeah.
In this aspect. So I think it's a good thing for them.
It's a good thing for them. But the article also said that almost the whole portion of the $10 per month is going to go back to the theaters.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how he's making money off this. They did state that they made other, they moved like for ownership of other products. He helped get this started, but I don't know if that's involved in the movie setup or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, but yeah, if you're looking for a cheaper way to go to the movies and go to the movies more often, Movie Pass might be the way to go. Get people into the older theaters. If you're solely sold on IMAX, but you want to save money, this might be the way to go. You kind of have to give up some of that luxury, but it'll probably end up saving you a lot of money. So,
yeah, fuck it, I'll just go to IMAX.
Yeah, that's how I feel. If I go to the movies, which is pretty rare,
yeah, me too.
I like being super comfortable in those chairs. So,
yeah.
But yeah, Movie Pass, $10.
Eventually, I think it'd be cool if we started doing like live reaction shows.
That would be cool.
That came out, like, go watch a movie, come back, and we'll just record a thing on it.
We could do that.
We got fun.
We're doing that.
We have a lot of fucking ideas that we want to do, so
yeah, we'll figure that out.
We'll get it.
Yeah. Ric
Flair.
Flair.
This kind of bad news. This is kind of like the bad news of the week. Ric Flair's been hospitalized. I don't know if he's got out yet or not.
He Monday he went through surgery, and I think it was heart surgery, and it was successful. So I don't know.
It's a pre-existing condition that he's had for a while now. He's really old, so this kind of stuff happens.
Yeah,
it's still pretty sad. So we hope all the best for him, and hope he gets well soon.
Yeah.
And today's SummerSlam, so I think Charlotte's wrestling for the title, I assume. She does.
We'll see. Maybe she does a shout out for her dad.
Well, she always does her like cape that she comes out in, or is made of his old ones.
Yeah.
So she'll probably have a really fancy one today.
We'll have to keep an eye out of that. Maybe we can get a picture or something.
So, but Ric Flair's gone through surgery, was successful.
Yeah.
I assume that he's probably either out now or recuperating. So hopefully he does everything great and everything turns out well. And yeah. So, Pennywise the Clown is trying to invade your cell phones. Yeah. It's the modern age, and he needs a new way to get to you.
I was so tempted to click on this and play it.
I really wanted to.
I wanted to, but I was like, I need to continue doing other stuff. I can't get distracted by this.
I wanted to play it before we talked about it so that I knew what I was talking about when I talked about it. But anyways, what we're saying is the movie, the remake of the movie that was made off of a book that's 4 hours long. The movie's 4 hours long. The book is like 84 hours long because Stephen King is a piece of shit. No, he's a really good writer. I'm sorry.
4 hours long.
The book's 4 hours long. If you read really, really fast. But it's getting an 8-bit tie-in to the movie. Is what we're trying to say.
It took us a while to get to that.
And it's like a game, I guess.
Yeah, it's an 8-bit game where you play as George's paper hat boat in the sewers, and you're trying to dodge stuff while you collect balloons. You're dodging stuff like missing child posters, shoes.
It's just creepy as fuck.
Yeah,
great.
Or Pennywise himself to collect balloons, try to get the high score and whatnot. And I think it's 8-bit game. I think it's probably free, or you go to a site and you can play it. I don't remember for sure on that. But yeah, and they're also doing alongside the 8-bit game, they're making an It VR experience.
Oh, good.
Where
it's not creepy enough.
Yeah. You get to tour the sewers of Derry with Pennywise as your tour guide voice.
That's actually pretty cool. Like I imagine that it's creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
And if you're like actually terrified of Pennywise the Clown, then this is one of those things where you're like, I'm not gonna do it. But I want to do it.
I hope it has like the full VR surround sound voice experience where his voice just keeps switching positions and you're trying to look around to...
It would have to, just to make it like a full-on like crazy experience. But
yeah.
No, that's really cool.
I want that.
Remember, everybody, we all float down here.
But yeah, so video games experiences are out or coming out
very soon. So keep your eye out for those. Speaking of games and being dead, Andromeda is officially confirmed to be dead by BioWare. It's not getting any more updates after, like, what was it, 1.1 or 1.2?
1.1 was the last story update.
Yeah, and that's it. You're not getting any more updates, not getting anything else. It's dead. Andromeda's not coming back. There's nothing they're doing else. They're not doing anything else for it.
Yeah, the only thing they might do, because they didn't fully go into exact details, they'll do little updates for multiplayer to make sure that it's still functioning.
Yeah.
But there may not even be big like map updates or anything for that. So the story you got in Andromeda is it. There's not going to be any more updates for fixing little glitches or anything. Like they've gone as far as they think they can.
This is totally one of those times where I wish they would have just told us the truth in the beginning, because we touched on this where they said that like they split the team and they canceled some DLC, and then they were like, no, we didn't cancel any DLC, it's still coming, and then it's like...
Then someone later was like, no, we didn't cancel it because there wasn't any.
Yeah. So now they're just saying, you're not getting anything.
Yeah.
You get nothing. You get nothing and like it.
It was a long line of eventually we got the real answer, although it got touched like 8 times on the way.
Yep. pretty much. So, League of Legends, Riot Games got sued for a skin.
Give me your money.
It was they called it Striker Lucian. It was a Lucian skin where he was dressed up as a soccer player. They did it for, I think it was the Olympic Games. They did a bunch of skins like this.
Yeah.
Or it was like, oh no, it was the World Cup.
World Cup, yeah.
For the soccer World Cup, and they did a bunch of
2014, I believe.
They did a bunch of skins for it, and Lucian resembled a former Dutch hockey player named Edgar Davids.
Yeah.
And by I mean he resembled, I mean he was 100% Edgar Davids.
Yeah, pretty much. And Edgar even posted on Twitter, hey, thanks Riot Games or whatnot for the throwback or whatever to my appearance or whatnot. Like, he completely acknowledged it on Twitter along with a lot of other people when the skin came out. And yeah. And just recently he won the lawsuit of it. I don't know if he directly sued or if it was like the his team that did it because they took his resemblance. I can't remember.
I don't know.
It's probably more along the lines of him, but now Riot Games has to release the percentage of sales pertaining to that skin, and he gets paid a percentage of that in royalties.
Yeah, this is something that I do agree with, because I didn't know who Edgar Davids was, and I was playing League of Legends then, and I was like, oh, that's a pretty cool skin, but I don't play Lucian, so I didn't get it.
Yeah.
But looking at him side by side, I'm like, oh yeah, you fucking stole 100% the way that dude looks.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm okay with this.
Yeah, this is one of those ones where I'm like, yeah, you could have at least just been like, hey man,
can we use your look?
Is that cool, or what are we doing here?
Yeah. It's one of those things.
So, Edgar Davids getting money. I assume probably a lot of money.
Yeah. This may be something we talk about later, but I'm kind of wondering, what process they go through when they accept skins for stuff.
I don't know. Because there's thousands of fan-made skins that are actually better than any skin that they've ever produced.
Yeah, that's true. I love seeing the artwork for, Overwatch skins. That's, the one thing I really like looking at on Overwatch now is the skins people draw up. So,
but yeah, moving on to For Honor.
And
this is the first time we talked about this game in a while.
Yeah.
It's not a positive thing. So, For Honor had held a tournament over the last weekend, not this weekend, not the weekend of the 18th, 19th, and 20th. It was the weekend previous to that. And basically, the guy who won used an exploit that everybody knows about, but it's kind of I don't know, I feel like it should be an unspoken rule not to use it in a grand tournament like this, because
I feel like it would be, or either an unspoken rule, or it'd be a tournament regulation where if we see you using this exploit, you're disqualified.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Just some sort of backlash.
Yeah, some sort of hey, don't be a dick.
Yeah.
But okay, so he used an exploit where there was a certain class.
Yeah, a certain class. I have it written down. The Nobushi fighter.
Yeah, use a certain class, and basically you can make it so you can't be hit.
No, there's a certain attack. If you're locked onto someone, you do the attack. I don't know which type of attack it is, but you do the attack, and then you unlock at a certain point during the attack. The attack becomes unparryable. So
yeah, okay.
No matter what, it'll pretty much always hit.
So yeah, so this guy pretty much cheated his whole way through the tournament and won, and still got the grand prize money, and still everybody was like, "Oh, he's so good," and it's like, dude, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, no, this is really dumb. I hate what he said, but I love what the For Honor developers, one of the guys was there talking to him and said to him. So first, I hate what he said because he's like, "Oh man, this was so easy. I can't believe how hard people are trying at this game. I haven't played for 2 weeks."
Yeah.
He's completely being a douche about it.
Yeah, not only did he use this exploit to win and was an asshole, his post tournament interview made him even bigger asshole.
Yeah. This guy, Jacob Palin, is a complete douche.
Yep.
what the developer or the creator of the game said to him during his winning, like he went over, shook his hand, congratulations on winning the tournament. You'll start having to play legitimately soon. Pretty much. Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. Like, that was probably the best reaction to get from...
Yeah, from the developer. It's like, hey, you're kind of a piece of shit. Get ready to not win ever again.
Yeah. So, I thought that was cool. They are working on an update to get rid of it. They say it's in the works and it actually will be out soon. Hopefully it is, because having to hear about tournaments where somebody can win the tournament by glitching is really crappy.
Yeah, this isn't even like an exploit, it's a glitch.
Yeah.
He glitched his way through a tournament and won, and everybody was like, oh, cool, good for you, dude.
Congratulations, you used the cheapest thing to win.
Yeah. Fucking got that damn the game.
Yeah.
Well, we'll move on, because I don't want to give this guy any more of my time.
Yeah.
Blizzard went through an identity crisis this week. They went from... God, I don't even know anymore.
They went from Battle.net to Blizzard.net, or whatever it was.
Yep.
And the community obviously wasn't stoked on it. We were kind of like, well, it's not cool, but meh. Whatever. I'm still going to call it Battle.net.
Yeah, it was like a nostalgia thing where it's like, it's been Battle.net my whole life. Like, why change it now?
Yeah. And I guess enough of the community or whatever was upset or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, like, I don't know how this came about,
but they changed the name back to mostly Battle.net, but instead it's going to be, the logo is Blizzard, and then in a box underneath it is Battle.net. So they went back to Battle.net, but they're keeping their Blizzard logo at the top.
Which makes sense, but...
Well, yeah, it is fine.
They did this, and then they went back on it. I can't even tell you what happened. They changed their name, and they changed it back, and they changed it again. I don't think Blizzard knows what they're doing anymore.
I feel
Overwatch.
I feel like this had to be a higher up or a new investor. Someone's like, I really don't like the old thing. Look, can we get that to change? They invested so much. Like, I mean, we can.
I mean, we can. We own the company.
We can
do whatever we want.
Do that. I don't think it'll be a problem. We may get some lashback from the community. The guys like, just do it. All right.
Just shut up and do it, okay? I gave you my money.
They did it, and then they get the lashback, and the guy's like,
change it back.
Yeah, we can put it back. I mean, that's fine.
Then they changed back, and then they were like, no, we're not changing it back. And then they compromised by calling it Blizzard Battle.net.
Yeah, so, I don't know. It's... I do want to know who's calling the shots for the name changes, but...
Because they're doing a bad job.
Just a waste of time.
Yeah. I want to know how many people they put on the project to fix this, and then fix it back, and then fix it again. Like,
yeah, somebody, like, all right, Jim, you got to do something with the name.
Oh, cool, I could do that.
Yeah, just let them know I'm going to change it from Battle.net. We'll call it Blizzard, and I will get a new name soon, okay?
Okay, cool. We did it.
You don't want to come? You don't? You want the? Do you want the time to come up with a name? No, just let them know we're changing it.
Just tell them we're changing it. We'll do it, and then nobody will fucking notice. Everybody knows.
Everybody knows. Jim, we really need that. I'm working on it.
Get in there,
Jim.
Got it. I'm checking my Facebook. Can you calm down for a second?
No, just put Blizzard on top. Battle.net would be did with that.
Oh my God, Jim's a genius. Anyway,
fucking Jim.
Blizzard went through an identity crisis, and I hope they figured it out.
Yeah. Hopefully there's not another change.
Moving on to something kind of cool.
Yeah.
Zinc-Air batteries. They've been kind of trying to move away from lithium-ion batteries and do something that's more environmentally friendly and go green and whatever. Zinc-Air batteries are their newest thing. This is the newest development in the last 6 months. They've had like glass batteries, bread mold batteries. I don't know. There's like 20 other ones that you can like look up.
I think there was even like a pepper battery or like
I believe it.
Hot chili pepper battery or whatever it was.
But the newest one is Zinc-Air batteries. It's 5 times less expensive to make.
Yeah.
It's five times more energy, and it's cheaper to make and environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like their new development. This is what they're going to try to... I assume they're going to try to push it through.
Yeah.
This is probably the best one that they've had so far. But we'll see how far that goes.
Yeah. I mean, it gets rid of exploding batteries, or more likely exploding batteries, then yeah, that'd be good.
Batteries that explode are not good.
Yeah, it catches fire when you charge it.
Yeah.
What? I mean, improperly, but
it's not a big deal.
You'll be fine.
You'll be alright. So Zinc-Air batteries could be on the way soon.
Yeah.
The Cassini Spacecraft.
Yeah, this one
is doing stuff.
I think it's cool, and I'm like, oh, this is messed up at the same time.
Yeah.
But the Cassini spacecraft has been orbiting, collecting data around Saturn and like moons of Europa and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And after almost fully 20 years, I think it'll be a month shy. It will be running out of fuel. So they're going they're going to tell it to, well, they programmed it already, so it's known for 20 years.
Yeah. It's just sitting there, it's like floating around, it's like, I'm going to die.
Yeah, they programmed it to where it's going to crash into Saturn and destroy itself to protect any potential life on the moons. So...
That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
We had to destroy this satellite that's been orbiting this planet just in case we need to protect life that's on the moons.
Yeah, pretty much. They don't want it floating into one of the moons and destroying potential life or potential information or whatnot. So instead of a moon, they'll just crash it into the planet. Hopefully it burns up in the atmosphere or whatever, or just gets completely demolished. But yeah, so the Cassini spacecraft is going to commit suicide.
Rest in peace, little buddy.
Sorry, man.
You did well. We're proud of you.
Yeah.
Everything you've done for us, we'll remember you forever.
Yeah.
They're trying to put oxygen on Mars. They're trying to oxygenate... Is that a word? It is now. Fuck it. Oxygenate Mars.
I think it is, actually.
By using Mars' own atmosphere?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
That is correct.
Mars' own atmosphere is going to create motherfucking fucking...
All the fucks.
Sorry.
It's making all the fucks. So yeah, they're going to try and create a little oxygen from the atmosphere on Mars by bringing algae/bacteria to the planet, using the soil on Mars as fuel and producing oxygen from it. Because this is one of the early steps in the potential possibility of being able to terraform Mars or create colonies up there. They want to send people up there. We've talked about that in past episodes, and this is one of the early steps they need so people can survive up there. Is we need the oxygen.
Yep, that's a pretty big one.
Yeah,
it's pretty important.
Yeah, and they want to be able to make the oxygen, use the soil to be able to have people breathe, be able to grow things like potatoes, kind of like in Martian, the Matt Damon movie.
Matt Damon.
And they've actually done some testing, and it is actually possible to do this. So they're going to launch, I forget the name of it, I should have wrote it down, but it's a 2020 mission. They're going to launch a spacecraft up to Mars to create this, do the testing up there, and see if they can successfully make oxygen through this process.
Do you think they're going to bring birthday presents to the Mars rover?
Fuck no.
Oh, that's sad.
She's like, we got you an old birthday present from like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe. I can't remember how long it takes.
Yeah. Yeah. It's 2020. I don't know.
I think it's like, I really don't remember the amount of years it takes to get there.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
Anyway.
They're trying to oxygenate Mars.
Meet up with the little robot. Hey, buddy. You left me here.
I've been here by myself for so long.
We gave you a friend?
Like, gets up on its back wheels. Friend? So, oh my god, it's become sentient. Its time alone, it's learned so much.
But yeah.
So, yeah.
Oxygen on Mars. Possibilities are
Endless.
opening up.
Yeah, opening up.
And endless.
Yeah. So Mars is the thing. We're still trying to do that.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
We give all the fucks about Mars.
Yeah. If there's fucks to give, we're giving them to Mars.
Yeah. Speaking of things we can't find, there ain't no ninjas in Japan.
There ain't no ninjas in Japan. Japan. I can't get it out now.
Japan has a shortage of ninjas.
Yeah, Japan has a ninja shortage going on at the moment. Basically, they don't have enough ninjas to do plays and movies and shows and all the fun stuff that Japan does with ninjas. They don't have enough of them anymore. So, if you're a ninja, you can move to Japan.
Yeah.
And get a job.
Yeah. One of the reasons they claim that there is a shortage is because they say that the media says that there's inadequate pay for being a ninja, which I can understand. Like, for small performances, it may be harder to pay because they also have to train to do some of the acrobatics or the concepts of a ninja.
Well, it's got to be hard to pay a ninja when you can't actually find them.
That's true.
Well, I mean, because they're ninjas.
Yeah,
they're not supposed to be seen or found.
When I first read this, I'm like, you're not looking. Like,
yeah,
you can't find the ninjas because they're being good ninjas.
Yeah, like that just makes it. That's just logic, right?
Yeah.
So, like, Japan actually has a ninja shortage because the ninjas are too good at being ninjas.
Yeah.
Because they can't find them.
They forgot that they need to be public ninjas. That's what it is.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So the amount of training and whatnot and the cost of that and what they get paid from doing ninja performances is actually kind of offset the balance for the amount of ninjas they have. Like, one play has 3 actors they can work with, and that's it. Like, they don't have any more or any less.
To be fair, I don't think like plays make a lot of money in general.
I don't feel like they do, but I don't really know.
Yeah, me either.
I mean, kind of depends on maybe the theater you're at, what they charge and whatnot for.
That's true.
But yeah, so they're finding it harder and harder to get suitable people who can do ninja performances.
I see what you did there. Suitable ninjas.
Suits ninjas.
Ninja suits.
Yeah. Away in the shadows.
Oh.
But yeah. So,
if you're a ninja, move to Japan and get a job pretty easy.
Yeah.
So, make money. Apparently not a lot of money, but you make money. Live Japan.
Yeah.
See giant Gundams that they built.
Yeah.
How terrifying would it be if that started moving one day?
Whoa. Well, I wonder if I could break into the cockpit.
Cool. Yeah. There it is.
This
has been episode 63.
Yes.
Of your General Nerdcast.
Yes.
It's the nerdy news. Oh.
I know we talked about it last week. We're drinking Rockstars because we're horse, and we really
I need the Ingrams.
Yeah, we need the Ingrams. And it is the juicy Rockstars, not like the standard ones, so they actually don't taste super bad. At least, in my opinion.
Yeah, Rockstar in general is pretty shit, but these ones aren't bad.
Yeah. So,
energy bonds, fruit bonds.
They'll probably get
Warlock condition.
Some of my money for the next little while because I want to see what engrams we get.
Your code.
We'll let you know.
Codes are on the little tab.
Underneath.
Next this here.
Yeah.
Don't show too much. I want to steal my code.
You don't want that.
Steal my code.
It's your code.
My code.
You keep it. Don't do that. Episode 63. If you guys liked it, let us know. You can hit us up on Facebook, General Nerdcast, Twitter at General Nerdcast, General Nerdcast at gmail.com. I almost screwed that up real bad. Real bad. I had a burp there.
It's a good boy.
If you want to help support us, help us expand our production and get new stuff so we can make better content, you can subscribe, donate at Patreon if you would like. If not, comments, watching, liking, always helpful. You can also subscribe, watch us on YouTube, and just give us ideas. We're open to talking about all sorts of different subjects.
Yes,
for the most part.
Everything he just said.
Yeah.
Double time.
Words.
Baby. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else you have to say about anything, so...
No.
There it is.
Hope you guys have having a wonderful week.
Yeah, if you're listening to us in the morning, hope you have a great morning. If this is in the afternoon, hope you had a great morning and a great rest of your day. If you're listening to us in the evening, do it while you're eating dessert, because then we can fill your sweet ears with sweet treats. And you can fill your mouth with sweet treats as well. This is right before you go to bed. Hope you have a wonderful night, wonderful dreams. Get a full 8 hours, or whatever science tells us now, because it changes all the time.
Yeah.
But I hope you rest well, and I hope you do good things in the next morning that you wake up.
Yeah.
So, there.
Smooches.